Try to watch that, Daddy.
Okay.
Mommy,
Hmm?
I like this burger.
Okay, that's good.
Are you still live?
Yeah, I'm trying. You see that?
Oh my goodness.
You try it.
I'm gonna have to be quiet over here.
I'm trying how to work this one.
You need to do this outside or something entertaining. Put that weather in the background, that way people can keep up with the weather while they watch it.
No, that will be uh It's not good.
No, that will be, uh,
It's not good.
don't give me the copyright story. Weather's for everybody.
I know. You're funny, Daddy.
They want everybody to be safe, not just the copyright people. You sure look pretty sitting over on that couch.
It says Sarah watching there.
1-0. I'm somebody, ain't I?
No, nothing there.
I'm done.
Who's that?
I would have thought it was somebody. She said no. Is that Mama? Oh no, you see him over there? I think the phone is making them up. My goodness, you got an old phone? What's that called? Opal Finance? You're gonna have to loan me some money.
Mom.
Hi.
Okay, Mom, why don't you try to lay down both of them? It'd be the best bet. Take your phone away, you go lay down both of them.
Oh.
Better wait, don't wake up.
Oh my God.
Boy, it's your best bet.
Let's go bed. Let's go bed.
Yeah, it won't be a bad idea.
Okay, let's go bed.
Get ready to bed.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, you too. Come on, Gina. You want Santa Claus to come?
Yeah.
Okay, so just do it again then in a minute. Will you help get them to sleep? And don't fall asleep. Just go get them to sleep. You mean you just pointed at nothing?
Yeah, oh, it says zero there. Oh,
Okay. So go in there and
wait
Sleep.
for a while. Wait for a while.
okay, your kids in the bed.
Just leave there.
Better get them in bed. Santa Claus coming.
I hope that the governor will spend this money to try to close the gap that exists in testing and also to help us do outreach, especially to communities of color that may be fearful, rightfully so, about the vaccination, given the Tuskegee experiment.
It would also give Alabama cities more time to spend that money.
Of their 125 million that they were allocated, they've spent roughly 42 million.
Kayla Bass says the amount of money spent is so low because they are not allowed to use that money for revenue loss.
That's why we're going to continue to advocate for the definition of how those funds can be spent to be expanded, because I think once that happens, you'll see that number rise.
In Montgomery, Lydia Nussbaum, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
The school districts across the state are now through the first half of the school year, and there are concerns about what will happen after the Christmas holiday. State Superintendent Dr. Eric Mackey says he continues to leave opening and closing decisions up to local leaders in local districts based on what's going on in their communities. But he says he's hopeful that we can get students back into the classroom soon because that's what parents have told the state they want.
Getting more and more requests and concerns from parents who want their students back in the classroom. And so I truly believe that as soon as a vaccine is widely available, what we will see is a massive return to in-person instruction.
The CDC approved recommendations that teachers get the next round of mass vaccinations. The state's still discussing the logistics of teacher vaccinations, but Dr. Mackey says he hopes it'll happen in the next few months.
The Alabama Department of Labor is discontinuing in-person appointments until further notice because of COVID-19 concerns. A new phone system will debut in January, and starting on January 3rd, claimants can call to schedule for a callback appointment for the next day. You can find contact information and more right now on our WBRC News app. Well, we've got some good news today. The state reporting a slight decrease in COVID-19 hospitalizations. It's still a near record high at 2,535 patients, but those numbers seem to be stabilizing. And as you can see by the numbers this week, we're not really seeing those big daily jumps like we were. UAB today reporting 169 coronavirus patients, down from 177 yesterday.
The number of Alabamians who've lost their lives to coronavirus is now at 4,587. That's 135 more since yesterday. The state also reporting another day of more than 4,700 new COVID-19 cases, bringing the cumulative total to 334,569. All these numbers include both confirmed and probable cases.
Tuscaloosa's VA Medical Center starting vaccinating medical staff and some veterans today. Those folks were given the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. The Tuscaloosa VA is one of 113 Veteran Affairs medical centers offering those vaccinations.
This is critical, not only to our veterans, but also to our staff. Tuscaloosa VA Medical Center, like the community, has been devastated with the virus, and the vaccine is a symbol of hope for better things to come this year.
More than 30 people were vaccinated today, and we're told those vaccinations should continue for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Well, we are getting some new perspective tonight on so-called COVID-19 long haulers. Those are people who suffer from symptoms for weeks, even months after their diagnosis with COVID-19. So we spoke with one woman diagnosed back in June. She thought she was getting better after being in quarantine for about 3 weeks, but then came the numbness and the tingling. She says she can't walk without falling because she can't feel her feet and her legs. And just the simple act of showering and changing her clothes leaves her breathless.
People don't understand. People think, oh, COVID is going to come and go. Oh, yeah, it's only sinus. Oh, someone had COVID and yeah, they recovered. They're fine. But you don't know internally what damage it has done. They don't wear masks and they're not taking precaution. It's like playing with fire, but there's nothing to say that you're not going to be a long hauler once you catch it.
She says she's been in touch with UAB's post-COVID-19 clinic and has spoken to several doctors there about her condition. She's had multiple tests, but so far she's received no definitive answer on her condition. Well, church leaders are preparing for Christmas Eve services with COVID-19 in mind.
Yeah, the cold weather has some churches scrapping plans for outdoor services. Many will offer virtual Christmas Eve services so people can watch safely from home, or perhaps drive-through options.
I think that is a greater form of love, not being together right now and not risking transmitting the virus. We've chosen that form of love over being together. We believe that this is symbolic, and so God will do the rest.
Some pastors believe that virtual services have helped expand the reach of their church to more members.
We are on your side with an important consumer alert why lenders are starting to tighten their standards on credit applications.
You're almost out of time to get your Christmas shopping done. Are you still stumped about what to get some folks? We're on your side with an easy fix that can satisfy anyone left on your list.
Live at 5 is on your side.
Helping local families make decisions and make ends meet.
And with every fact, right now, and what it means for you.
Live at 5 is on your side.
With the big
savings of Hyundai Holidays. Isn't it time you got one for yourself? Hyundai Holidays.
Get 0% APR for 72 months or up to $22.50 cash back on the 2021 Sonata. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
I know this all looks very Hollywood. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring? There's a nice little present. This Ultima has intelligent all-wheel drive, unlike that Accord behind me. What did you want, a big red bow?
Save $22.50 on Ultima.
We've all been spending a lot of time at home, probably more than we ever thought. So creating an environment that is comfortable and functional has never been more important. With Rooms to Go, you can easily make the most of every space. Whether you want a place to share or somewhere just for you, the incredible styles, colors, fabrics means you can always find the perfect something. Super affordable and delivered fast. Whether you shop online or at a store near you, anything's possible at Rooms to Go. Magical technology, magical savings. Hyundai Holidays.
Get 0% APR for 72 months on the Santa Fe or Tucson or up to $42.50 cash back. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
This is our first documented report here in Alabama.
Tonight we're learning more about the first severe allergic reaction to the Pfizer vaccine. I'm Cassie Famber, and I'll break down what we know from health experts and what you should learn from it.
Another 803,000 Americans filed for unemployment benefits last week. That was a drop from the week before, but still nearly 4 times the number for the same period last year. The latest figure shows that many employers are still cutting jobs as the pandemic tightens business restrictions and leads many consumers to stay home. We're on your side with a major recall impacting hundreds of thousands of GM vehicles, several different models of cars, trucks, and SUVs being recalled for suspension problems or because the front seat belts can fail. You can find a list of the impacted vehicles on our WBRC News app, by the way. GM says it has no reports of crashes or injuries related to the recall.
New data shows credit lenders are tightening their standards right now. Bankrate.com's new research found a significant number of Americans were rejected for credits this year, mainly because their credit score was too low. This includes 32% of millennials, 22% of Gen Xers, and 11% of baby boomers.
I can tell you that I think it's gotten a lot harder this year. Lenders are nervous right now. They're worried about risk, they're worried about the economy and jobs, and they're afraid that their customers may not pay them back. And what's happened is that, whereas a year ago, you could have gotten most credit cards with a score, let's say 670 or above, that bar has now been raised. Now we're looking at more like 725 or 730, so the rules have changed.
Bankrate.com's analyst Ted Rossman says more than 70% of credit card issuers tightened their lending standards in the second quarter of this year. 0% of them eased their standards. Well, do you need a last-minute holiday gift?
I do. Subscription-based gift options may be a good fix for anyone left on your list. The subscription-based telehealth platforms say they've seen more clients during the pandemic. Now, that might work, but it doesn't sound exciting, though. Online education software tutorials also an option both for kids and adults wanting to learn a new talent. And you can consider meal subscriptions. Now we're getting warmer here.
Yeah,
like Freshly, Home Chef, and HelloFresh. Also for the kids, subscription-based toy services.
And we are looking at the weather right now. Tracking a lot of rain coming in from Mississippi and even a few thunderstorms out there in West Alabama. We'll update you on what we can expect here in the open.
Are you in the market for a new home appliance? You might be in for a long wait. Items like refrigerators, dishwashers, and freezers are still so hard to find.
To you and yours, Merry Christmas from WBRC Fox 6 News.
Want new furniture for your home this Christmas? Royal has the inventory, financing, and delivery to make it happen. This 5-piece queen bedroom, holiday price, just $9.99. Save $300 on these 5-piece queen bedrooms. Both holiday priced, only $9.99 each. Incredible sale prices and no interest financing, plus immediate pickup or delivery. Hurry in while these incredible values are available to make your holiday dreams come true. A holiday sale only at Royal Furniture.
Every day.
we are a Generation 3 Honda dealership. What better time to experience the 7-time President's Award-winning buying experience? Trade-in values at all-time highs. Year-end Happy Honda Day savings up to $5,000 and 0.9% 60-month financing. We know we can save you money and give you the 7-time President's Award-winning experience our customers have come to expect. Celebrate with us at Honda of Jasper.
I'm Attorney Alexander. If you've been injured in an accident, call me, Alabama.
At Honda, we take the holidays seriously. With serious style and
Grounded out on the oceanic shelf, that would keep it from hitting the South Atlantic island where these penguins live.
New at 10, the percentage of positive tests is going out tonight. A health expert on what that could mean for the future of our fight against the virus. And a paramedic talking to us after she got COVID on the job. She now wants to see state law change, Casey.
That kind of windy, wet weather tonight. Saying 5 times fast. It's going to be wet out there and the winds over 30 miles per hour. We're tracking it all next at 10.
At Honda, we take the holidays seriously. With serious top performance and serious design. So while others may be rushing to get that last item on their wish list, you can enjoy peace of mind knowing you got a great offer on the best gift of the season. Now's the best time to get into a new Honda. KBB.com's best value brand for 2024. Visit Happy Honda Days and shop online. Get a great offer on the Civic sedan.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to
What is this?
as you repay. NetCredit, personal loan.
I know this all looks very Hollywood. This is a Nissan sales event ad. Sales event ads are usually boring. Is this boring?
Hello sis, di ko kabalo mag-ano ni ba? Ano ni man?
Okay.
That's what you find.
Okay, sorry.
The only thing. What is that? What you doing there, Levi? Salman, di ko kabalo mag-reply ani. Sit down beside me, daddy, babe. Fix the phone. My gosh.
You don't let me. It's working and I can't help it.